here today, and today I'm basically doing a revamped version of my Alice team. So last time, if you watch my videos, you'd see that I have a decent Alice team. It was alright, but it wasn't anything too good. But now I have it revamped and rechanged. So for Alice, I haven't done anything with her weapon yet, because I'm considering making it more of an offensive weapon than a defensive weapon, because the impair when attacking is really great for control. Like, it's got me out of tons of sticky situations and raids, but I feel like the AP bonus when taking damage doesn't really help that much, because on this team I run Red Shield Magna with a stun gun, and for that HP I'm thinking of keeping it like that because that can help a lot. Now her Adrenaline Rush isn't maxed out, but I am close. I just need more Liliths and more Ulysses for her active. As for mods, I finally got some platinum mods, and they're great help on this team. So I've modded her defensively because I want her to stay alive in matches and all that. So if I had a platinum defense on defense mod, then that is great. I would instantly equip that onto her. For her, I have defense versus a tough, because tough is a big issue for her. Like, when she's against blue toons, she is going to be getting wrecked from it. That's why I have this mod on her. Now, personally, I run a taunt resist, because her rush is just too much to sacrifice for the taunt. I also have a defense on HP mod on her, mainly to add a bit more health to her. And for the platinum mod, I have an AP drain mod, because AP drain is great for control purposes. Like, that's what you want in this game. You want a team that can prevent them from rushing, so you can rush more than them. Next is Michonne, with her active and Adrenaline Rush maxed. Now this Michonne is great. Like, she isn't even maxed out, and she is still great on this team. Deals 3 attacks of 275 damage. That is great. And the best thing is that it's a triple attack. So that means that if it does kill a enemy within a turn or two, it would instantly attack another toon. And that is just great for attack. Next is stun and defense down. Now, one strategy I like to do is, often I find that three toons on the opposite side get stunned by Magna's stun gun, and I just like to stun the rest, because it stuns 2 enemies for 2 turns. For her mods, I have still yet to work on her mods. I'm thinking of making her more offensive than defensive, because I feel like her being defensive is good, but also bad in a way, because she's going to be surviving a lot more, but she isn't going to be doing the max amount of damage she should be doing. But I have an attack on defensive mod, because like I said, the attack is great. But if I had another attack mod that isn't silver, like a gold attack mod, then I'd definitely use that. Meanwhile, I have defense versus alert, because recently I've been noticing that she gets one-shotted by Kapoors, Now I am considering of like focusing on her HP also, because as you can see it's 1651. I would love to get her to tier 4, but because they ain't giving the green flags for her as often, I can't level her up. I can't, max her up. I have a HP reduction resist, so she could basically, she couldn't get insta-killed by a Minerva or so. Meanwhile, I have defense on crit chance on defense because critical damage is great. Meanwhile, for a weapon, I tried to go for a huge bonus to AP when attacking, but as you can see, it didn't work out. So I'm going to have to reset that and then try again for huge. I'm personally not changing that for stun, but instead I'm going to get her weapon to 5-star, get a stun weapon, put ransack on that, and I'm going to swap those weapons out, because I feel like, that is a good stat to have on there, but I feel like she'd be better with, when she's stunning tunes. And also ransack is good because it can take buffs from the opponent. Next is Magna. Now, personally, I find this Magna to be a great tune. Like, you shouldn't be missing out on her. Actually, any red human shield is good for that matter. I haven't bothered with her Adrenaline Rush or active because, she ain't going to use them often. As for mods, I went for HP, mainly to keep her alive. But I have still yet to level them up fully. Of course, it's best to have a tune like defensive than aggressive when it's a human shield. For a weapon, I have a stun weapon because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have a stun weapon on a human shield? Because that just makes perfect sense. Next we have Krista. Now, this Krista is great. Like, Krista is just one of the greatest S classes you can pick up, which you can get for free. And I've played around with James in my alternate account, and I'm gonna say this: they're both alright. They're both great tunes. Like, Krista's great for ranged teams, and James is great for melee teams. That's just fact. Her Adrenaline Rush is You've Earned It, which deals 75 damage to one enemy. Up to 2 enemies get 50% slow and 100% heal reduction. That is really good for a attack team, because it's applying control and it's dealing tons of damage. Her active is great, but I don't use it that often because I feel like, because she gives focus as well in her rush, and defense down is good. It's very situational in a way. Like, say you're against a team with Frost on, right? That, it's good because you're lowering his defense, but when a human shield activates their shield, they get a certain percentage of defense up. So meanwhile, for her mods, I have a platinum attack mod because why wouldn't you? She'd just do tons more damage that way. Now I have attack versus strong because you'd want her to do more damage and more damage. Now for the middle mod, I'm thinking of replacing this HP set mod with a defensive mod. Meanwhile, this mod I am considering switching out for a different mod, but I don't have any other good attack mods for that section because, well, I've sold most of them off during that mod level up missions. Here we have a heal reduction resist because heal reduction resist are great for toons. But anyway, for this team, I have a stun weapon on her also. So basically, if Magna gets killed off, she's the next line of defense in a way. Next is Minerva, as you've seen in recent videos. I haven't done that much with her mods. It's just the same as last video. Her Adrenaline Rush and Active are all the same. I ain't going to do anything with her weapon because I'm going to S-class her. Anyway, yeah. So, we're just going to do some raids with them. Because, well, it's the raid tournament right now and I need to get some points. And quick. So I need to select the team, if I can find it, that is. Pretty sure I've passed it. Here it is. So just go and wait and find a team that I know I can beat with this team. I used to run Bruce on this team, but I feel like he isn't that good anymore because I feel like his disarm barely goes off. Like, I want to disarm that disarms pretty much every turn. Like, it's a guaranteed disarm. Which is good because you could technically have Harper do that. It's just, you need to level her up, get her to 6-star, then level up max, then get her weapon to, have huge bonus to AP on there. And you'd have to have crit expert on there, and it's just, you have to try and pull her from the wheel. It's just annoying to say the least. Alright, so I'm just trying to find a team that I know I can beat with this team. Yeah, this one should do. Right, so first thing I usually do is I usually go for Lydia because I know she can be a major pain. So as you see there, Kapoor and Lydia got stunned. So that's why I'm deciding to stun these two with Michonne, because Michonne's stun is great. And I am actually thinking of putting Bruce back on the team because he is, great control with his AP drain active. And right, we're gonna heal, get bonus HP in this turn, and I think that should do good. Because he's still stunned and no one's going to rush me this turn, so. Right, first we're going to play heal reduction with Krista. And then we're just going to use infection with Minerva. Of course, we're going to revive Magna. And then we're just going to try and take out that Kapoor before he can heal the others, because he can be majorly annoying. So as you can see, I mean, they can't really necessarily heal. So I'm going to try and focus on this James here and hope that I can survive. And okay, they can, and oh, he's healed, hasn't? Wait, yeah, she's gone. all that's left is James and Krista. The most epic fight between the two quite strong S classes that were for free. And I think I don't survive. Nah, I don't. If I was able to last one more turn, I should have been able to beat him, but guess it isn't meant to be. Right, I'll try and do one more raid, just so I could, try and hopefully show this team work, but I'm actually, I'm going to, change to the other Alice team I have, which is back up here, isn't it? It's this is the one, I think. Yeah. Actually, no, it isn't. No, it's the other one with Michonne and here it is. So yeah, I basically got Bruce here. Max Adrenaline Rush, max active. You could pause and see what mods he has. They ain't too good mods. For his weapon, I just try and make it a crisp weapon so he could just land the disarm, because that's how disarm works. Right. And this team should be good for me to beat. And okay, that was lucky then. It just doesn't, often work. And I should have stunned instead of actually. I don't know. I feel like that was a good move, but I also feel like it was a bad move, because I like to make it so they're both stunned for the exact. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad move, game. That's why I hate the AI in this game. It's just. Alright. I feel like Alice's weapon barely works. Like, it works, yeah, it's just not as often as people would like, He doesn't get KO'd. Alright, and done. So that was my Alice team revamped. I've added some stuff. Actually, it's the exact same as it was in the original video. It's just I thought I could do it with Minerva, but it's gonna have to stay the same until I either get a Amber or some other OP, red or green tune. But for the time being, it's actually a pretty decent attack team. Like I say, is great. It's just, I need to work on getting more S classes for the team. Possibly, and I mean possibly, add in Dayu to the team, because Dayu is great. She's great for that sort of team. Dayu is great because she also does infection on her active. But, she doesn't strike me as more of a offensive tune. Like, she seems more defensive to me. But, she's good. She's great for bleed teams, I'll tell you that. So if I do get her, I'll probably put her on my Raulito team. I just noticed that recently all the tunes have just been S classes. Wow. Anyway, that should be it for today's video. This is Captain Walker Slayer.